Meet two luxury cars for the managing classes.
Those are people who require, and I quote, above average stress relief from their motors.
This is a Lexus LS400. Company motto, the relentless pursuit of perfection.
And this is a Mercedes-Benz S320. They claim the S-Class redefines the classic top-class saloon.
Accountants concentrate if you wish to acquire this property. The Lexus costs £46,425 and boasts of being a complete package.
Mercedes has a basic price of $49,625 with a range of optional extras that should keep the boardroom busy for a week. Let's put the price into perspective. The chairman's executive Range Rover would cost £47,500.
How would your workforce feel about the image? Two views possible, I suppose. Purposeful and understated, or just big and dull.
Big, certainly. Should you wish to dispose of the dead donkey, both boots are more than adequate. But if you want to take three of your colleagues for a ride, put the ones you don't like in the back, or go for the limo version at well over £51,000.
Although the Lexus is smaller on the outside, it's bigger on the inside. Lexus was formed in 1983 as something more than a luxury division of Toyota. It's well built. When the original 400 was introduced in 1989, the Americans went wild. The only change they wanted was gold badging front and rear. Seems they don't like their understatement quite as discreet as we do.
Mercedes-Benz have been making cars for over 100 years, so they have got a few things right, including the double glazing. Now, I wonder who sold them that. Their options list is always astounding, and you can now buy a motorised door closing aid. It's a shame that what would be a boon for many a disabled driver will only be enjoyed by those who think, how much should I pay myself this week?
Don't let anyone take your executive parking spot, because big cars like these can be a nightmare to manoeuvre in confined spaces. You just can't see your corners.
But if you can find another £775.21, Mercedes will sell you their Parktronic system, so you can see and hear just how close that repair bill's getting.
Still, it pays to be careful. Mercedes advises you to keep these little sensors free of road dirt and slush to be sure they're telling the truth. The Lexus has 4 litres, the Mercedes 3.2, but when all's said and done, both cars are indecently quick.
0 to 60 in less than 9 very quiet seconds. The handling is surprisingly impressive, and the top speeds are best explored on a racetrack.
The Lexus LS400 is a lovely luxury car, but it's lost something in the relentless pursuit of perfection. The pursuit of some more personality for the car would help, because I sit here gazing dispassionately at peripheral things like the cup holders and the ritzy instrumentation, and feeling that somehow the sum of all these beautifully made parts doesn't quite add up to the price tag.
The more I drive this, the more I realise that Mercedes-Benz do give you a lot for your money with the S-Class. You get 5-speed safety, silence and smoothness, and you can really start to enjoy the fact that a lot of thought has gone into the engineering, the design and the layout. Sounds pretentious? No, it's just clinically satisfying.
At these luxury levels of outlay, I feel entitled to nitpick. Yes, the gearbox and engine are beautifully smooth, but you feel the worst of the potholes in the road. And it takes very careful pedal pressure to keep it going smoothly in traffic. And there is a whisper of wind noise at higher speeds, so it isn't perfect, but it does encourage you to drive in a very calm and relaxed manner. Well, okay, the sport button and a good kickdown are a temptation.
Now, the thought of a fridge in the back armrest for an extra £784 may bring a pained expression to your face, but driving the S320 won't. Okay, I admit I'm not very keen on the American-style parking brake, and neither am I keen on power steering that allows you to go from lock to lock with one finger. But apart from that, it is a special car. It feels as though it's been designed just for you. And if the accountants whinge, well, give in. Perhaps you can do without the Parktronic system and practice your own parking skills. These are cars you spend other people's money on. A company car, perhaps, to go with the other one or two on the drive.
If you're in a position to be adding one of these to your lineup, just be careful you know what it says about you. Are you purposeful and understated?
Or just big and dull?